You know, here's a booth, and I'm just looking into this booth. What do you think catches my eye? Just boom, I know what I want to look at. Look at that. What is that, a Tootsie or something? $14. Man, that's a cool old toy for 14 bucks. Look at that. That can all be, I should buy this. That's awesome. It's a fire truck. This restored, look at candy apple red. All the pieces are here. That's nice. Should probably buy that. I can restore that stuff to make it look like $1 million if I take my time, but doing that is a full-time job. I've never seen that. Huh. Never seen these figures. Well, 1980 Lake Placid Olympic Games. Coke bottles. I've never seen them, and I dig bottles on here, so that's why I'm showing you them. I know some of you will like seeing them later. Well, I gotta find something to buy to support these places because they let me film. And man, this bottle is nice. Sutherland Sisters Hair Grower, New York, and it's just amazing condition. The kind of condition I want stuff in. Well, I bought this because it's just flawless condition. It's the nicest example of that you could hope for. It's just no damage at all, clean. Look, it's got a weird tooled top on it. That's just awesome. It's an awesome bottle. I'll keep it, maybe find a fragment or another one in a video or a variant on an old dump, and I'll have another one to show. That's awesome. Later. Here's a jumbo peanut butter like I just found in the dump, and this says all the children like jumbo. The one I just found in the dump was different, $12.75. That's nice. I know this stuff's tourist trade and that's not real jade, but I love the look of that stuff. I even like them. That's awesome. I think they sell them in Chinese restaurants and stuff, like, and that's cool. I like the look of these old spools too. That's a good price on them, $14.50. You can make candle holders out of them. Look at these. There's some nice ones in there. That was a nice looking old frame photo. I like that. I'm still looking around. Well, homies, walk by this. Look at this. Set of 6 green. But look here, this is all Akro agate. Children's glassware, $5 each. I don't like this green stuff, but I like this. I found one of these, $5. That's a nice one. Look at this here with the little lid. It's $8.75. If the lid would have matched on that and be a blue, I don't see the blue lid. I'd love to have that with the blue topper. See, this stuff is all sold individually, but that's awesome stuff. I dig it in the dump. I just found that piece that has ox blood in it. I don't see any of it, you see. There ain't none of that stuff for sale. That's why I was excited when I found that. Here's more of this Akro agate children's glassware, and this is darker green. I like this a little bit better. $8.75 for the cup and saucer. These are better looking, but I don't like that stuff as good. Whoa, look at that. That's got an Indian and an Indian head on it. That's got TP. That's a pretty cool looking thing. That's older too. Wonder who made this. It's probably vintage. Let me see. Vintage Sleepy Eye pot pitcher. It's marked down from $140. I can't pay that for it. I'd like to have it. I'd pay $50 for that. Man, that's beautiful, isn't it? And this is nice. There's just stuff everywhere. Look at this little blue. I'd go nuts if I found that in the dump. That ain't gonna be cheap. Yeah, it's not bad. $16.75. I figured that'd be $20. Well, this is Akro agate glassware, and I just dug this piece in a town dump.
And you can see how much nicer this is. And they made like white with blue and just crazy stuff, but I never see it for sale. That stuff was nice, but I wonder if because of foreign competition or something, they had to make the glass one color. Because, man, this stuff here, I don't know why they just didn't make swirled like this. It's so much nicer looking. Later.
This is kind of what I thought on some of these things. I probably should buy this because I have a channel. I find these round blue bottles all the time, and they're not like, see, look at this, Larvex with, it's an atomizer, and I find these round bottles in the dump. This is awesome. It's got the original star there. It's Cobalt, and it's $22.50. That's a fair price, dude. I'm buying this off of you. If you keep getting bottles like this at auction, because I have a channel, I'll buy them if you bring stuff like this. Some of these are good. That looks like it's going to turn purple. The cars are nice. Well, this is a Larvex atomizer, and I mean, this is for $22, and you know, it's like a 10% discount, I think. A 1 on the bottom. It's like a base on them old beers. I'd say, looking at this, 1920, what do you think? But there, you can pause this and read it. Atomizer. And this top, look, it's even embossed or debossed with the patents and stuff there. You see, I don't know if you can read that. There's a patent number. You could get an exact date. But I find these blue bottles with these weird tops on them like this in the dump, and I see bottles like that not often. But wonder if they're all atomizers, or they just, these caps fit down on these real odd. See that? That's not a cap that I'm familiar with. Metal caps like that wasn't in my lifetime at all. Isn't that cool? And I find them bottles, and now that's what the cap looks like, and that's very interesting to me, being a dump digger, seeing that. Huh. That's really nice, huh? Well, anyway, later. Look at that. Houstonia liniment cork bottle with the label. That's pretty nice. That's $45. If that was a little cheaper, I might, you know, it says sample too on the bottom size. That's worth $45. I just don't have $45 to pay for it today. You know, I can't buy everything I like, and I like that. Look at these little banks. What? That's a bank. That's so cool, huh? Germany pig banks. These are nice. Look at them. And that ashtray is awesome. These are beautiful little things. They're expensive, though. These are nice. Look at this old ice cream maker for kids. Look at it. Like a little girl or a little boy. Look at it. There it is. Now look inside. Hasbro ice cream maker. I've never seen that before. Look, it even has the instructions. Huh. Later. See that brooch back here? I just found one that's a different shape. That's a different set. That's something else, but that's similar. But look at that car right there. That's pretty nice. What do you think? A Tootsie toy, maybe? That looks like impeccable condition. There's lots of cool little things in these cases. Look at all this stuff you can look at. Look at these little art pegs. I like them. Lots of stuff here, that's for sure. Look at this. I could stay in here all day. Some kind of big marble. Akro agate gear shifter, $75. Man, that's nice, isn't it? That's a good one. Wow. Look, there's a few more of them. 2 more Akro agate gear shift knobs, $75 right back here. I like this one on the front the best. It's got a few little dings on it, but it's still nice. If you're redoing a car, that's the one, man. Well, that's cool, isn't it? It's a wood horse with a leather saddle. It's not old, but it is awesome. Somebody's made that $225. Look at some of these. These are like reproduction. Well, I don't know on some of them. Like these ones are made to look old, but these are cool looking keys. There's lots of cool stuff here. This dealer has lots of stuff. Cashmere Bomb, manufactured by Bel Air Chemical Company. $5. And there, you know, it's got a flash crack right there, but it's pretty nice for $5. That's the only thing I see. That's probably worth buying. I'll get back if I see anything real cool I'm considering buying. Man, they must have, that's the biggest one of these I've ever seen. I found the size smaller, 100 of them break in the dump, and maybe one perfect one ever, I think. That's $14, but that's old. That's older. It's 60s at the newest. Well, I'm looking through this stuff here, and there seems to be some stuff that's way underpriced in my opinion. Like, I'm not really into this, but that's a 1960s Hot Wheels 10 back, like, and it's $5. So I'm gonna buy that. Now you come down here, there's a Victorian paperweight for $6.50. You know, it's nothing outstanding, but it's well worth that. Then you pair of gem brooches, $15. Look at them. I'm gonna buy them for my mom. They're absolutely beautiful, and they're way over 100 years old. These are awesome. Well, I bought these two old brooches for my mom. They were $15.50 for both. There you can see them. They're nice looking pieces. Looking at these, I'd say 1910 to 1920 on these. This blue one's beautiful. They're old and they're nice. They're, you know, they're not hugely valuable, but they're worth $15.50. They're worth more than that, a little bit. Well, I ended up buying this because it's such impeccable condition. Most of these have scratches on it. I have a lot of them. I frame them up with like red felt and raker mounts. I have about 20 of them now. Get a few more and then I'll frame them. You can see they're dated. They're cool things. You know, this one's nice condition. Later. I've never seen that Rolling Rock advertising thing here. The ones with the horses I like better than that, but that's cool, huh? There's all kinds of stuff back here, beer related and stuff. I like some of the vintage beer signs and stuff. Here's a beer tray over here with an Indian on it. That catches my eye. Indian head. Man, this is awesome. Indian head beer ale trail tray, $32. This is awesome. Man, that's very cool, ain't it? Yeah, there's a vintage catcher's mitt. Looks like it's from the 70s, maybe. $25. Huh. And I recognize that upside. It's Bob Boone. See? Bob Boone Pro Scoop. That's pretty cool. Well, here's another little bottle. It's a cork bottle. It's dirty. There's some bubbles in the glass, but there's no flaws to it whatsoever. There's no cracks, chips, or nothing. And it says the Zimmer Company, manufacturing chemist, Pittsburgh, PA. And that's a way over 100. It's well over 100 years old. I'll clean it up. It's only $5. Buy it and show you cleaned up next. This little bottle was only $5. It's flawless condition. It was just dirty. I left a little staining right in the bottom. This is a Doug bottle. You know, the cork's not original. Somebody put that in it, but I appreciate it. The Zimmer Co. Manufacturing Chemist, Pittsburgh, PA. That's a beautiful little bottle. It's blown, bubbles all in it, just perfect. And I bought it because it was perfect and cheap. I can show it in future videos and with my collection. That's cool. These are probably for some old train set, and these are like 1950 plastic at the newest. These are so cool. Look at this here, this Packard badge too. How cool is that? Wow. I got extra time today. I'm just filming everything I think's cool. Look at this. What do you think that is? It's plastic little piano. Look at this. It's salt and pepper shakers. I've never seen that. Something looks real 50s or 60s. They made lots of that stuff, probably imported. That's pretty crazy. I've never seen that one. I like old pen backs too. There's nothing really good in here. That one there on that card right there looks like some kind of old political, but wonder what that red one right is, right below Ronald Reagan here. Right there under my finger. Wonder what that is. That looks old from like the 1920s. That looks cool. Wonder what that is. If anybody knows, put it in the comments. Can you see that? I can't tell what it is. I don't have my glasses on.